Sisters,
we shall not yield to tyranny.
Our cause just, we will prevail. The fight
Hello,
for our
history
rights.
buffs. Ready for a journey back? Look at this encampment. The spirit of 76 is alive.
Bobby, at this
Hello,
point,
history.
shame on you. Shame on you. Because we are being played as the American people. Our money is funding a war that we don't need to be in. Shouldn't be okay with it. So as long as I have breath in my body and a mic to use, I will be speaking out against this.
A true patriot savors these moments, but the fight for liberty calls.
The economy, we have a global economy. That's why we're the #1 economy in the world. I know that a lot of people want to paint the horrible view of America, but, you know, go live somewhere else and then tell me America's bad.
Patriotism is all about. Look at these flags. They represent our fight for liberty. This is what
so
American
freaking crazy to me that we have an conflict with Iran before a single person from the Epstein files has been arrested on American soil.
The hour our liberty is at hand. For freedom is brava. Brothers
I
and
was
sisters.
working, man, you know, but it's good to see Rippy out there handling business, man. And again, hey, there's a lot of black Trump supporters, man. I mean, it feels good to see them, man. So
My fellow patriots, the hour of decision is upon us. Let us march forth with courage to secure our liberty.
A real coach. People are getting sick of it. The moment a celebrity steps slightly outside the leftist approved narrative, they get attacked. Chili from TLC gets eat over allegedly donating to Donald Trump.
For liberty. The British advance. We must act.
Our supplies are low, but morale is high.
Then we fight for liberty.
Alpine Tour captures the spirit of we fight for independence.
With
Welcome to my
that said they were anti-war. I think they said no new wars. Yeah, they voted for a president that was not going to start any new wars. And what's funny to me is that not only were you lied to, not only did this man start this and get out of the
freedom. Greetings from the encampment. The spirit of liberty is strong. We will fight for our rights and our freedom.
Just in order to get the Greater Israel Project accomplished, you have to kill people. That's why it's wrong. Killing people is wrong. Full stop. So you can try to make sense of it with, well, it's a threat and this and that. There's no greater threat than the United States empire.
Vocabulary up because I'm throwing out words like hubris, acquiesce, verbose. What are you going to do about the dichotomy of the nuance?
To the encampment. For liberty.
And what I've learned, and I'm not a liberal or a Democrat. I voted for Trump the first time, but he's become a politician. He lies like all the other politicians. He deceives like all the other politicians.
He is being called hell on
every change and
wheels.
challenge. We stand at the dawn of liberty, unshaken by the trials ahead. Our cause in
doing. I'm going to go out on the limb and say anybody that sits in that oval does not like Americans. They love United States, though, which is the politics, but they don't love the Americans. Americans are farmers. Americans are mechanics. Americans are school teachers. Americans are mom and pop businesses.
And bribing! Soldiers, the enemy is near.
Not only do I love my FBA fam, my Black American fam, my Black people on code, you know, my people that's allies with us, as part of the fam. I love y'all. I love my country too. You feel me?
The cause to victory.
To victory. These pastries are wonderful.
Indeed, but we must stay vigilant.
He is being called hell on wheels. The petite teenager shows complete shock as the judge reads the verdict.
This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
It's one of the most unusual murder cases in memory. The teen, accused of slamming her car at 100 miles per hour into a brick wall, killing her 20-year-old boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and his friend, 19-year-old Davian Flanagan, who was sitting in the back seat. In this surveillance video, you can hear Mackenzie's car whizzing by like a speeding rocket. Then you hear the crash right into the brick wall. Evidence at the trial indicated Mackenzie wore her fuzzy Prada slippers and that the accelerator pedal was being pushed down at 100% capacity. Somehow, Mackenzie survived. Prosecutors said Mackenzie was on a mission of death and had methodically planned a murder-suicide. She even conducted a practice run several days earlier.
Her cell phone had been at the crash site just several days before this crash. And this is down in Industrial Park. It is not a cut through to where she lived. And so it was sort of an out-of-the-way place for her to be.
At her trial in Cleveland, Ohio, the judge let her have it.
Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day, and she alone made that decision for Dominic and Davian.
Behind Mackenzie, her mother looks equally stunned by the verdict. Before her conviction, Mackenzie posted this bizarre video on TikTok.
I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die.
And on a memorial page to Dominic Russo, Mackenzie writes, "God, you are the last person to deserve this. You had such a perfect life ahead of you. I miss you."
Good morning and welcome to the New Party. I'm Nora Christine and I'm the host of Weekend and Weekday Recap, bringing you the stories everyone's talking about and the ones they don't want you to hear. We're breaking down all the latest in politics, culture, and the moments that shape the headlines live at 6 a.m. every Monday and Friday morning. So grab your coffee, wake up your mind, and let's get into it, only here on The New Party. Good morning. Welcome to Nora Christine, New Party Weekend Weekday Recap. If you guys are watching for the first time, I need you to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. Also, hit that like button. Give your girl a like. I could use all the engagement. This morning, we are covering some salacious topics. We started with the Netflix crash documentary, what they didn't show, because Netflix didn't show a lot, y'all. Netflix actually made her kind of look like, oh, she was just an innocent girl. Well, I'm going to say that they made her look innocent, but they really didn't play into how she's guilty for this crash. They showed she was a jerk. They showed that she was not very nice. But they didn't show the guilty part, okay? We're going to show you guys this morning how she may be guilty. I've also been reaching out to Dominic's sister. I'm trying to get her on the show. Hopefully she will come on. It would be great to hear from her. Dominic's sister has started a petition. I don't know if you all know this, but the petition that she started is similar to the Son of Sam petition that they have in New York, where they make it illegal for people that have been convicted of crimes to get paid, to have any type of compensation. So definitely sending prayers to her. I hope she gets her way. I hope she gets that. We definitely do need that. I mean, the reality is this girl should not be profiting off of this, of her boyfriend and his friends, their friend's death. This girl is very guilty. Anyone that thinks that she's not guilty, I'm going to explain to you today why I do believe she is. In that first clip, that just gave you a summary of who she is and what the story was about. So if you guys haven't seen it, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But pretty much this girl, I'm going to show you guys the video. She crashed a car at 5 a.m. with her boyfriend in the front seat and the friend in the back. There's evidence that shows that she intentionally sped up. She went from 45 miles per hour to 95 miles per hour in less than a minute. Also, there were no evidence in the black box of the car that shows she broke it all. Also, there's evidence to show that potentially the guys were trying to stop her once they realized what she was doing, because the car went to neutral a couple of times. But unfortunately, they were not able to stop her and they died at the scene and she lived. Let me show you this clip right here. This is the crash footage. As you guys see, she's coming up to turn and take the corner. She takes the corner very smoothly, so she doesn't have a defense to say she was intoxicated. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the car speeds up. There we go, like a rocket. You're gonna see it. There you go. Then it crashes into the building. So there's no saying that she didn't do this. It's very apparent that this was intentional. And I'll play the video again for those of you joining late. If you're just now joining, please hit the like button. We're talking about the crash and Mackenzie Shrilla. The family thinks that she's a threat to society and she's where she belongs. Here we go.
Destroyed the entire family from sunup to sundown.
Do you think Mackenzie should be where she is now?
I think Mackenzie belongs in prison for the remainder of her entire existence. I think she's a threat to society.
Let's talk about the #1 movie on Netflix right now is a new documentary called The Crash. It follows the case of Mackenzie Shrilla, convicted of murder for the 2022 crash that killed her 20-year-old boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and 17-year-old friend, Davion Flanagan. Now, this is the first ever interview that we're seeing with Mackenzie or Kenzie from prison. There are a lot of interesting omissions and details left out from other documentaries because this story has been around for some time and it's created a lot of controversy, but we'll get to those discrepancies a little bit later on. It is raising a lot of questions with perception versus reality in the court of public opinion. Was it an accident? Was it clearly a murder? But people have very, very strong opinions.
Mackenzie Shirilla intentionally crashed into a building. She is serving 2 concurrent terms of 15 years to life and will be eligible for parole in 2037. Now, Megan Tomlinson, founder of Silver Lining of Hope, is working with Dominic's sister, Christine, to ensure that his killer and other convicted violent offenders aren't able to turn a tragedy into personal gain. Thank you, both of you, for being here with us. Christine, let's just start with you. You have a petition on change.org right now. It has over 100,000 signatures. What has the response been like from Ohio lawmakers on simply just getting Dom and Davion's law passed? It sounds like there has been a lot of interest.
Yeah, well, I just put it out this week with the help of Megan, and like you said, over 100,000 signatures already. I've had one. She's in the House of Representatives, Rep. Humphreys. She has reached out. And I'm meeting with her here in a couple of weeks, in the next couple of weeks, to discuss further. I've gotten so many requests for interviews. TMZ or TV was talking about it. Nancy Grace. So it's been all over the place. So I'm putting the word out there I'm asking for help.
So guys, that was the law I was telling you about. Okay. That was the law I was telling you guys about that she's trying to get passed. And I'm sending prayers to her. I hope it works. I hope she gets it passed. I don't think you should be able to gain money, gain profit when you're a murderer. And I do agree. I mean, the crash also didn't show a couple of things, guys. It didn't show that 3 days before the crash, prosecutors and investigators described it as a possible drive-in or rehearsal of the route. The crash happened on an obscure road, not on the normal way home from the party. She deviated from the route they normally take. The detail is highlighted in the other documentary, Mean Girl Murders, but largely omitted from Netflix's version, okay? Also, there's calls of her and her mom where she's saying some pretty crazy things. I'm going to play this call right here. This was a good one with the mom. Guys, if you're watching, please support the live and hit the like button. We need to stay on the For You page and get the engagement up. So I appreciate if you're watching, if you also subscribe, if you've never watched with us before. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I appreciate your patience this morning.
Kenzie, that may look bad right now. Okay, I'll put Free Kenzie on there, but that's going to look bad.
In August 2023, 19-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla was sentenced to 15 years to life behind bars after driving her car at 100 miles per hour into a brick wall, killing her boyfriend Dominic Russo and their friend Davion Flanagan. The case has since been revisited in the Netflix documentary The Crash, which is now #1 on the streaming service. While the world watched her break down in an Ohio courtroom during her trial, a very different picture of Mackenzie was emerging while she was locked up. Before sentencing, and even before her transfer to the Ohio Reformatory for Women, Mackenzie was held at the Cuyahoga County Jail. During those weeks, she made dozens of phone calls to her mother, Natalie Shirilla, paint a raw and at times unsettling glimpse into life behind bars for the once social media obsessed teen. I'm Katie Forrester for the US Sun. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay with us for more videos like this one. For a teenager facing the rest of her life in prison for a double homicide, you might expect tears, remorse, or sheer panic from Mackenzie. But in this first audio clip, recorded just days into her stay at the jail, her priority isn't the lives lost, it's her technology. Let's take a listen.
How'd you sleep?
Okay. I was kind of up and sleep and not sleep. I really want my iPad though.
Do they have any idea of when they're going to bring it to you? Do you have any idea? Probably not.
No, I'm about to ask. Could you call and ask? Please, please, please.
No, I
Why?
can't. Because the last time I called about your thing, they were like, if I do that, then that's special treatment. You'll get it when you get it.
Why the
Somebody
fuck,
said-
man?
A reality check delivered by her mother. But the obsession with her personal comfort didn't stop at an iPad. As the days bled into weeks, the conversations between Mackenzie and her mom went from jailhouse grievances to something even more bizarre, the media storm brewing outside and how they could capitalize on it. In this next clip, listen to how Mackenzie reacts when she learns her case has hit the national news circuit.
Kenzie,
Hmm.
it's on the Today Show.
What?
Girl, I'm
What
telling you,
the
they're about to get ready for the biggest plot twist of the century, right?
What? What did they say about me?
No, it's not on the TV. It's just online, and they're just reposting the story, but that's okay. That's okay, right? That's all right. Plot twist. Right? That's okay. Write your book. Start writing your book. You hear what I'm saying?
Plot twist. Ugh, a chilling phrase to use when two young men are dead. But far from being humbled by the national scrutiny, Mackenzie's focus remains squarely on the spotlight. In one of the most unsettling exchanges captured on the jail's recording system, Mackenzie openly fantasizes about parlaying her double fatal crash into a Hollywood career.
I know I have this feeling that something's gonna happen. Like with all these people reaching out, it like makes me feel like. I don't know. Like, you remember that one guy who got arrested for murder, and he became like a model because he was just like everyone was like loving his mugshot.
Hell yeah, that was hot. I remember
He's an
that guy.
actor now. Like I watched a movie with him in it.
You did?
Yes.
Oh my
It's
God.
called The Secret Society. It's good as.
Yeah, he's hot.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
See, no, he was arrested for murder. He probably didn't even do anything. That's messed up.
Natalie Sharilla's assertion that the convicted murderer probably didn't do anything offers a telling look into the echo chamber surrounding Mackenzie. And as the reality of her freedom being taken away loomed closer, the teenage influencer's final desperate directives weren't to a lawyer. They were to her social media manager, her mom. Even with a life sentence staring her in the face.
So yeah, guys, as you can see, she's very thirsty and hungry for fame. Like, that's apparent. This is what she wants, guys. She wants fame. She's thirsty. She's hungry for it. The other weird thing from these calls is they have some sort of pig Latin weird language that they speak. So it was hard to decipher some of the calls. That's their weird language that they speak. Mackenzie also had a history of previously threatening to crash the car with Dominic, her boyfriend, okay? They didn't talk about that. There were videos of her at Dominic's house when Dominic was asking her to leave, and she was threatening him, threatening to break something, threatening to hurt him. So there were videos of that they didn't show, text messages to his mother that they didn't show. Her father reportedly told police early on that she intentionally crashed to kill herself. He thought it was a suicide murder theory, which I do believe was the case. I don't believe she intended to just kill them and not kill herself. Yeah, I believe it was suicide murder. I think the father was telling the truth, and he knew. Their relationship with the father, very weird, very strange. The girl was 17 years old. They allowed her to move in with this 20-year-old boy, which honestly, the age difference is not that bad to me, because when his sister describes it, when they met, she was a freshman, he was a junior, and then he ended up graduating and she became a senior. So it wasn't like, an unrealistic situation. They were together for years. But nevertheless, he had his own house. He lived in a house like 2 doors down from his parents' house. And she ended up moving into the house when she was only 17, still in high school. I don't know why. I'm sorry. The sister might not like what I'm about to say. Why would you guys be okay with her moving in with him, period? She was a minor. Like, why were you guys still okay with that? Like, the rule should have been she finished high school, turned 18, then she moved in. Because honestly, I mean, I don't know. It was crazy to me. What I believe is going on, the parents saw money because this boy came from a very well-to-do family, and they were trying to get her locked down with him to get her out the house. The parent, this was bad parenting, guys. We are literally seeing bad parenting with this situation. I'm going to play the crash video while I'm just rambling on so y'all can see it. Again, if you're watching for the first time, please hit the like button, support the live. Hold on. It's going really slow. The other interesting thing was she was the only one wearing a seatbelt. To me, that was very weird. Hold on, guys. Let me put this on. Why it's not playing? But anyway, she was the only one wearing a seatbelt. And prior, let me mute it so I could talk over it so y'all can see it. This is the crash video you guys are watching. During the crash and survived, airbags deployed for her. Toxicology only showed she had marijuana in her system. Statements, Mackenzie's mother, full courtroom speech, body cam of Dominic's family being notified. These are all things that they should have shown that they didn't. The video you're watching is the video of the crash. I'm going to replay it for you guys so you can see it again. They're tampering in alternative theories that were also not discussed, guys. They said that the Netflix doc focuses more on Mackenzie's perspective. However, they which made them feel like more ambiguous and sympathetic than the trial evidence presented. Prosecution argued intent / premeditation. That wasn't really shown, guys. I will agree with that was not really shown. She was convicted of murder and served 15 to life, 2 concurrent sentences. So yeah, I mean, definitely, this is definitely an interesting thing to talk about. If you guys are watching for the first time, I need you guys to hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. I appreciate all y'all's support. The next topic we're going to discuss is France burning, guys. France is on fire. People are blaming, all sorts of things. They're trying to say it's Islam. They're trying to say it's third world people being deported there. Hold on, here we go. Did it put it on the screen for me? Oh, this is crazy.
Sisters,
We shall not yield to tyranny.
our cause just, we will prevail. The fight
Hello,
for our
Mr.
rights.
Buffs.
Ready for a journey back? Look at this encampment. The spirit of 76 is alive.
Bobby, at this
Hello,
point,
history.
shame on you. Shame on you. Because we are being played as the American people. Our money is funding a war that we don't need to be in. I shouldn't be okay with it. So as long as I have breath in my body and a mic to use, I will be speaking out against this.
A true patriot savors these moments, but the fight for liberty calls.
The economy, we have a global economy. That's why we're a number one economy in the world. I know that a lot of people want to paint the horrible view of America, but, you know, go live somewhere else and then tell me America's bad.
Patriotism is all about. Look at these flags. They represent our fight for liberty. This
It is
what
so
American
freaking crazy to me that we have an conflict with Iran before a single person from the Epstein files has been arrested on American soil.
The hour our liberty is at hand. For freedom is bravo. Brothers
Yeah, I
and
was
sisters.
working, man, you know, but it's good to see Rippy out there handling business, man. And again, hey, there's a lot of black Trump supporters, man. I mean, it feels good to see them, man. So I'm...
My fellow patriots, the hour of decision is upon us. Let us march forth with courage to secure our liberty.
A real quote. People are getting sick of it. The moment a celebrity steps slightly outside the leftist approved narrative, they get attacked. Chili from TLC gets heat over allegedly donating to Donald Trump.
For liberty. The British advance. We must act.
Our supplies are low, but morale is high.
Then we fight for liberty.
Pain's work captures the spirit of we fight for independence.
The
Welcome to
people
my
that said they were anti-war. I think they said no new wars. Yeah, they voted for a president that was not going to start any new wars. And what's funny to me is that not only were you lied to, not only did this man start this and get out of the
freedom. Greetings from the encampment. The spirit of liberty is strong. We will fight for our rights and our freedom.
Just in order to get the Greater Israel Project accomplished, you have to kill people. That's why it's wrong. Killing people is wrong. Full stop. So you can try to make sense of it with, well, it's a threat and this and that. There's no greater threat than the United States empire.
Vocabulary up because I'm throwing out words like hubris, acquiesce, verbose. What are you going to do about the dichotomy of the nuance?
To the encampment. For liberty.
And what I've learned, and I'm not a liberal or a Democrat. I voted for Trump the first time, but he's become a politician. He lies like all the other politicians. He deceives like all the other politicians.
Endures through every change and challenge. We stand at the dawn of liberty, unshaken by the trials ahead. Our cause in
doing. I'm going to go out on the limb and say anybody that sits in that oval does not like Americans. They love United States, though, which is the politics, but they don't love the Americans. Americans are farmers. Americans are mechanics. Americans are school teachers. Americans are mom and pop businesses.
And grabbing! Soldiers, the enemy is near.
Not only do I love my FBA fam, my Black American fam, my Black people on code, you know, my people that's allies with us, as part of the fam. I love y'all. I love my country too. You feel me?
The cause to victory.
To victory. These pastries are wonderful.
Indeed, but we must stay vigilant.